No one's above you, no one's below you, and you are the legend, okay? You have to become a legend right here before you can become a legend at that stage. I hate it when people say, you're not the inventor, so I'm the legend. Howdy folks, welcome back to our channel. Satish here with my bro. Cash.
What's up? Yeah.
Cash.
I'm
Right?
here to show you how you can make cash.
What are we doing today?
So we're gonna react to some Shark Tank pitches. These
Shark
are,
Tank pitches.
You know, funny pitches,
Yep.
probably the worst pitches, things that you don't want to do if you get in front of an
Investor. Okay, we'll be giving you guys like, real nuggets.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm a big fan of Shark Tank.
And since we also pitch ideas, we get ideas pitched to us. We're mini sharks too.
Yeah.
So we get ideas to us. So I think it will provide a different type of insight.
Different kind of insights on it, and then we'll try to break it down. For example, right on Shark Tank, they're talking about executives see something like they use so much lingo because they're with their shark, right? We're gonna go ahead and try to break it down for you if possible, right? Try to show you the real, what's happening behind the scenes, right?
Yep.
Because when you're watching Shark Tank, keep in mind, right?
It's a show.
There are sharks who have done it all. It doesn't make sense for them to explain, oh, this is what's happening, this is what's doing marketing, okay? So they skip all of that out. We're gonna go and teach you all of those things today on, if I find something here.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on, let me pause. Let me just explain this product, right, to you, since you have never seen this. What this is it's a door.
Okay.
So you know how you have deadbolts in your door?
I do.
So when you lock those, people can't break into your house, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, with enough force, technically you can break a deadbolt. So these guys are pitching a new way of locking your door that bypasses the deadbolt, and it will be, super proof. Okay? So he's gonna demonstrate how easy it is to break with a deadbolt.
Okay.
5 kicks. Alex, show them how easy this is. Come on, Alex, kick it hard.
Is this on the left supposed to be a normal
This is supposed to be a normal door. He's kicking.
Look.
This guy can't.
Alex, kick it.
No.
How much you sell the deadlocks for?
Is this supposed to be a demo?
So let me pause this, right? Let me pause right here.
The door on the left is supposed to be the normal door.
Yes, that's the normal door. They haven't showed their product yet. So
already here, right? So guys, if you are trying to do this, is what he's trying to do is he's trying to compare two products. For example, right? Whenever you see those ads, right? They say, oh, the leading brand does this, right? They compare it, right? They're comparing it to show you that, hey, ours is better than theirs. But here's the thing, guys, if you're gonna go pitch on a Shark Tank like this, make sure. I would have done two things, okay? Number one, I would have gotten knowingly bad door.
yes.
Being honest, guys, okay?
You have to.
You have to,
Especially in a demonstration like this.
Like this, okay? You knowingly get a bad door that's gonna break, even if I just punch it, right?
Like this door probably is breakable, but maybe he's not strong enough to break it.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of fix up the sample size so that way
sample size is not right.
Yeah.
And then the other problem right here, right? See this environment, right?
Yeah.
They got doors standing up like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think if this was a real, this is a real door. If it was a real house, and this guy is using the force, it might have.
It probably would break.
Break.
Yeah.
To compensate that, what you do is the left door has to be a weaker door. Knowingly, people think, oh, it's you're fooling your customer. No, you're not.
No.
You're not.
When you do live demos, when they're doing live demos outside, like you walk into a grocery store, they're showing you how this knife works, this blender works. It's actually a trick, right? They have easier things to cut, easier things to
make
blend.
it easier on you guys. Okay, remember that Elon Musk
remember when he threw it and it shattered the glass?
You think that happened he didn't know it was gonna happen? It's a trick, okay? So yes, okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's keep watching. Will he break this door? Wow. Hold on, let me pause it. The worst thing is being in a room with billionaires and millionaires and they laughing at you. That's probably the worst thing it's the worst thing that could happen.
This guy looks like he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do now?
He's using even a stronger thing. The door is breaking.
Can you pause it?
Yeah.
So the normal door is not breaking.
No, it's not.
I feel good now about my existing door.
Yeah, I don't think I need their product.
Okay, when if somebody has to go through all of this,
Yes.
my security camera is gonna catch him.
Yep.
My ring is gonna go off.
Yep.
My AT is gonna go off, right?
I mean, you're gonna get up and if you live in Texas, you might own a firearm to defend yourself.
Yeah, you might.
In other places, you might be able to call the cops or
you
get
know,
help.
you know, a cop might show up before I wake up. I'm waking up like, you know what happened, sir?
Before that door breaks, I think a police officer will be at your house. Let's keep
Break-in
watching.
occurs in
Let's watch.
18 seconds in the United States.
The doorknob's about to fall.
This is sad.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, they should have definitely altered the door before they came in. I swear.
This guy's like sweating.
Are you-
Typically, a break-in can happen in less than 2 minutes
Like
in the
it's-
United States.
Yeah, now if you guys
homes
notice,
in
the
America
sharks are
have a
not even
break-in.
paying attention to
Smart
their
locks,
pitch.
based at the deadbolt,
Now it's all
are no
about
better.
like, they're
Alex?
still laughing about
They're
this.
still laughing about what's going on.
As you can tell,
Let's
I'm
see,
not an
does he
experienced
finally break the door?
intruder. I'm good.
Okay.
Let's show them how Haven works, Clay.
Yeah. Haven sits at the bottom of the floor, right next to the existing
They're not even
threshold.
taking it
When
seriously.
activated,
They're not.
the
I think they
wedge-based
already
barrier
made up
lifts
their
up.
minds right
Using
now
simple
on
physics,
what they're
this
going
makes
to
your
do.
entire door 10 times stronger to preventing home
Okay.
break-ins. To use it, you simply step on the gate to open the door. To shut the door,
Okay.
you lock it with the gate with the foot
Cool
pedal,
idea,
and you
but
can see
demonstration was terrible.
there's no deadbolt here, right?
Okay.
So, Alex, show them how it goes.
What if this breaks?
That would be funny. That would be terrible. Jump. Oh.
All right, Sharks.
Oh no.
Oh, he finally broke it. He finally broke it. Oh god.
That's
Oh, that's so funny.
Absolutely.
So it finally broke, man. So what are a few things that they did wrong? Of course,
Okay.
they didn't test out their demonstration thing, right?
You have to realize that when we're doing a demo, right, in a public stunt like this, you have to make sure that you don't embarrass yourself by making
Yes.
yourself look like this.
Uh-huh.
Test it out first, number one.
Yep.
Number two, right, what I'm saying is that they have a good product, right?
They do.
But maybe
Uh-huh.
they didn't have to go through all this.
No, they didn't.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Okay, so whenever you have a product, right, and then sometimes you don't. Maybe this was a bad way of doing a demo. What do you think, Nikesh?
I think it was a terrible way of doing a demo. They should
What
have
if-
practiced this at least.
Not even practice. Okay, what if they got rid of one of the doors, the control door, right?
Yeah.
They had just one door with their little thing,
Yes.
right?
I think that could also send the point. The same point
The
they're trying
point
to send.
they're trying to send out is that even if it doesn't have the bolt,
Yes.
it works. I think
Yes.
what they were trying to do is create some sort of hyped up in a
Yes.
situation like this,
Yeah.
but it went to way so
I think
wrong.
they've been watching too much QVC. And
Too
so-
much PVC, right? So this one, that's my take on it.
Okay, let's go on to the
The next one right here. So
So this one is called Man Candles. And
Man.
I think he'll explain it. Let's just hit play.
do I
Let's
use
watch
that?
it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's just watch it. Okay.
Next into the Shark Tank is Johnson Bailey with a
Here
new
he comes.
twist on a familiar product.
Dang, well, it looks like Mr. Wonderful's son.
Hey guys, my name is Johnson Bailey. I'm here to ask for $50,000. In exchange, I'm willing to give you 25% of my company.
25%.
Okay.
Years
That's
ago,
pretty
I
good.
was going to have the guys come over to watch a football game, but my place stunk. I had dirty clothes, old Chinese food. So I tried to come up with an idea that could make the house smell good, but also manly. The only problem was, though, is that all I
Okay.
had was like a vanilla, lavender, foo-foo scented candle. That wasn't gonna work. That's when I came up with the idea that would revolutionize the candle industry forever. May I present to you the original man candle.
I don't like the name.
We've got pot roast, we've got golf course, barbecue, football,
what?
draft beer, popcorn, awesome manly fragrances. Or say there's some in your house you really don't want to hang around too long. The working title for this candle was Mooch Be Gone or Mother-in-Law Be Gone, but I decided to go with a tamer candle.
Mother-in-law be gone.
You just light that candle, 20 minutes, I guarantee you they're gone. You can't really appreciate it.
This is a good laugh from the
just by
Sharks.
looking at
you know?
it. You gotta smell it. So I brought some for you today.
Cool.
For you. New car.
The name could use some more.
I think the name is
Each made
terrible.
for you. Freedom, all-American candle.
Freedom.
Bacon scented candle. And last but not
Bacon
least, how about a
scented candle.
basketball scented candle? Imagine that.
Basketball cake.
How does a basketball smell?
Like leather?
Smell that new car.
Smells like a new car.
I do have my #1 seller here if anybody would like to try it, the infamous fart scented candle.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
Fart scented candle? Is this supposed to be the mother-in-law?
I don't know. This might be get everybody out of my house. Candle.
Let me spell.
This sounds more like a novelty item than.
That is our
So, yeah, let's
So far.
let's look through this, right? Number one, name is terrible.
The name is terrible. That's #1, right? Okay.
Let me just say this, okay? So when you come over to my place,
Yes.
right? It smells like flowers. I feel like that's what I know as clean, nice, comfort, home, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love barbecue, but I don't want my house to smell
smell like
barbecue.
barbecue, right?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't want my.
I think I'm a man, but I don't want that smell. So I feel like it's more like a joke thing. Like you get it for Christmas as a gift to like be like
Novelty item,
yeah.
right? And then okay, so instead of doing like barbecue and all these things, right? So what he could have done, we'll watch more. There's more of that. What he could have done is instead of straight up saying, "Oh, this is a man," what was the name of the company?
Man candles.
Instead of calling it man candle, right? Have a little bit like more funnier name, and then straight up say this is a novelty item.
Yes.
Okay.
Just make it fun.
So sometimes people don't know where their item fits. Okay, this guy, he looks good. He looks like the salesman.
yeah, he does.
He has good humor. Okay.
Yeah, and he
This
had a
is like
great
a-
pitch.
he had a
a
great
pretty
pitch,
good
okay?
pitch, yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay, novelty item. Instead of all the barbecue stuff, what he does is he has skunk. He has poop. He has
Yeah.
bad stuff.
Funny things. Yeah.
Funny things. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And then and that kind of makes sense. Okay, guys. First thing. Okay, I don't like to go buy candles. Do you, Nikesh?
No, I never buy candles.
That's one. Men usually don't go out buying candles to make the house smell good. That's number
Yes.
one.
No doubt.
Number two is the fact that if you turn this into a novelty item, you would actually get some sales.
You would.
Guys
It'd be
want to
funny,
do pranks.
yeah.
Guys
Yes.
want to make other people feel
Yeah.
bad. Okay, things like that, right?
Yep.
And then I might actually get a skunk one and give it to you for your birthday.
Yeah.
See,
but it's packaged to say that it smells like this. So it's
Yes.
like, yeah, okay.
I love that. Okay, I
Yeah,
love that.
So great pitch, but terrible product.
Maybe the way it's maybe they have a candle, okay?
Yeah.
It says vanilla, right?
Yeah.
And then let's say the package, all of them have a sticker, okay?
Yeah.
On the sticker it says skunk, whatever, and
Yeah.
you get rid of that and I give it to you.
Yep.
That
exactly.
sounds like a better product, right?
Much better,
It's
yeah.
okay. The niche is you can niche it out, right? And then that niche
Yeah.
could have been bought out by bigger companies like Bath
Yes.
and Beyond. They don't sell it in their store, but they still own that brand. Okay.
Yes, makes
At
sense.
this point, a bigger company can crush them out like this, and then he doesn't have that unique selling point.
Yes.
So.
And no matter how manly the man is, nobody wants their house to smell like a football,
barbecue.
a basketball, barbecue, It's just not-
I don't want to
it's
go
just
to
not
my house and it smells like barbecue all the
No,
time.
no.
I'm gonna
I want it to
vomit.
smell like flowers, to
Flowers.
be honest.
Clean,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's what we know is clean.
Clean,
So,
yeah. Let's see. Let's
Okay,
see.
let's finish this.
Our #1 seller, believe it or not.
Does it get worse when it burns?
It gets it just gets louder.
Shucks.
It's hard to imagine a fragrant getting louder, but it does.
Oh.
It'll kick you in the throat a little bit.
Okay, amazing. So great pitch. Amazing guy. He knew what to say. I don't think. Well, the thing is, he could have said this is a novelty item. We're gonna be
Yeah, he would just have to brand it differently. But great pitch, great dude.
Great dude.
yeah.
I loved it.
So the next one is called Bed Rider. So
Bed Riders.
have you ever rid? No, okay, your mind's going somewhere else. But have you ever rid in the back of a truck? Like the bed of the truck.
Yes.
There's so many times I like to sit there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
I have,
so
I have.
this guy designed a safer way to do it. So
Okay,
so let's watch
amazing.
his pitch.
Sounds cool already.
It does. Here we go.
My name is George Conway, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. My company's called
Got that accent.
Great personality
You
already.
got that accent going on up there.
$100,000 in exchange for 15% of my company. Sharks, riding in the back of a pickup truck. There is nothing better.
True.
The problem
True.
is, it's just not safe
Nope.
till now.
Don't do it. Don't try
Come on,
that.
I'm 53 years old, and this is not that bad.
Wow.
Just slide the system in the very
Did you
back.
say he's 53 years old?
Yeah, he looks young.
Dang, he looks very
Do you
young.
have anything in there already that you're attaching it to?
There's 3 bolts that are underneath the truck. You have to drill some holes, and bolts are
So
put
you
in.
have to drill, in order to install these, you have to drill these holes.
Yes, sir. Creating what we in the South like to call a truck UV. How cool is that? That's cool, isn't it?
A great play on words.
Have you tested? Have you done
Mark
crash
doesn't like
testing?
it.
Well, honestly, yes, I have done my own by accident. By accident. We were
That's
out
how most
to a
products get
NASCAR
discovered,
race
is
down in
by
Atlanta.
accident.
Who's we, George?
My best friend Kerry, the actual inventor, and his 2 sons.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not the inventor?
I am his best friend. I am the
What's
son.
wrong with that?
Wait a minute, I
Nothing.
just want to hear what happened.
On the accident. The car got destroyed pretty good. Everybody was fine in the truck.
George, I see the skies raining down with litigation.
Litigations.
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's just judge the pitch, product, and what you think.
The pitch was pretty good.
Pitch was amazing.
He
I
was
think he has a
he
great
was the right
personality.
man for the job. Okay.
Yes, that's why he came instead of
He
the
came,
creator.
and then I hate it when people say, "Oh, you're not the inventor." Okay, guys, here's the thing. Okay, I'm not an inventor for building my softwares either. Did you build
No.
the software? We didn't. Okay.
No. We
Okay.
thought of the idea.
Ideas,
We're
people
great
built
at
that.
selling, but we're
Right.
not great at creating that product. So
Yeah,
that's okay.
the inventor does. Sometimes an inventor does not need to be the face of the product. I'll
Yes.
say it that way, right?
Yeah.
That because sometimes an inventor will walk in and they'll tell you things that
They're not
doesn't
great at
even make
pitching.
sense. They're not good at pitching, right? So
They're not confident.
so I hate it when people say you're not the inventor, so I'm the legend.
Yes, I mean, he was the perfect guy to be selling this. He used funny words, creative words. It was a good pitch. You could see like the sharks were very interested.
Yeah.
They started asking questions
Questions.
and more questions. That's what you want, right?
No, it was-
you want your investors
it was
to
good,
start
yeah.
getting interested.
What do you think about the actual product? The part about like you have to drill it down.
So the drilling is the hardest thing, right?
Yeah.
So if you can create any product that's gonna go existing on a product you already own,
Yep.
then it needs to fit in clearly,
Yeah.
right? Or easily.
Yeah.
Like if you create a plug for the TV and you have to drill a hole in your TV, how many people are going to do it?
Not many. Not many.
Exactly,
So
that's
that drilling part, you see how he was subtle about it?
Yeah, he
He
was.
was-
He
he
was.
was,
He wanted
right?
to kind of move over
He
it
wanted
really
to
quick.
kind of move over. His
Yeah.
job here, he came to the Shark Tank. Even if he doesn't get the deal, right? He just wanted to pitch the product, right?
Yes.
So 2 things, right? So people who are doing this kind of stuff, they might actually do it. People who are truck
Yes,
lovers, that's
yeah,
one,
of
right?
course.
And number 2 is the fact that, you know, if he had designed this product in a way where you don't need to drill it too much,
Yes.
like I would want it, right?
Yeah,
But the
if you
drilling
could like
part,
attach the hooks already on
something
the
like
truck,
that, right?
Things like that, yeah.
then I would. That's where the friction is.
Yes.
I think that could have been better. And the
Yes.
last thing, when Mr. Wonderful said the litigation part,
Yeah.
there is a reason why the trucks don't have a seat already built in, or there's a reason why you cannot buy a
can't,
truck with an existing seat.
And why they tell
okay?
you don't sit in the bed of the truck.
That part. Okay, so obviously, if you're gonna buy a product, the litigation part is the fact that if you're gonna buy a product, you agree to the terms and condition that hey,
Of course, yeah.
something might happen. So that is the risk of the risk taker buyer.
Yes.
So I think litigation part, as long as he does the upfront, okay.
Yes.
This product can, you know, like when you buy that product, okay. There's a letter. There's a, you know how
Yes.
like, you know, even if when you buy like this thing, right?
Yep. There's a huge.
There was a paper. It said I could get electrocuted.
Yes.
I could get a shock.
Yes. The battery could explode. There's so many issues. Yeah.
Okay, so if a product like this has it, a product like that
of course.
is gonna have it too. So litigation part, I see him solving it very easily.
Yeah, and it's just if they run a lot of tests,
Yeah.
like you know, going the truck uphill, going
Yeah.
really fast downhill,
Yeah.
and they go through all the tests, I think they will figure it out.
They will figure it out,
So
right?
it shouldn't be that big of an issue if you
Yeah.
believe in the product. And this is very unique. I've
Yeah.
not seen anything like this.
This is pretty
before.
cool. So yeah,
Yes, it is.
so good product, good pitch. I loved it.
Okay, so this is probably an example of sometimes when we were talking about earlier, maybe an inventor shouldn't go. Maybe it should be the legend that goes.
Legend.
So let's watch it and then
Okay, let's go.
see what we think.
My company is Tower Paddleboards. I'm seeking $150,000 in exchange for 10% of my company.
Okay. Good so far.
What if I told you the fastest growing water sport in the world was something that each
Can I
of
pause
you
it?
could master in about 20 minutes?
This is a really cool demonstration. Why?
Yeah.
Because he brought a girl, I mean, you know, it sounds bad, but he brought a girl in a bikini. That shows, you know, it gives it a sex appeal.
People are gonna pay attention, okay, guys? So whenever you're advertising something,
sexy girl, sexy guy, sexy anything.
Yeah, if there is a sexy girl there, so two things, okay? So whenever you're running ads for like any product, right?
Yes.
This is done by research. So whenever you show a woman, babies, kids, those get more clicks more than compared to showing men.
Yep.
That's why you see girls like with product like holding it like this, you know. That sex appeal is he's adding it there, right? It's not just for sharks. It's also for people watching, right? Like you're like, a girl in bikini.
Because I mean, it sounds bad, but that's the first thing.
That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
So let's keep watching this.
It's called stand-up paddleboarding. Stand-up paddleboarding is absolutely
I'm looking at the girl too. Yeah,
it's coming to every beach,
product.
every river,
I just feel like
and every lake in the world.
These.
It's got the cool, soulful appeal of surfing, yet it's so easy to do that all of you can do it.
Sounds very rehearsed.
Can you
sounds
pause it?
Nervous, yeah.
Okay. A couple of things, okay? He's wearing like button-up shirt with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to show like
he's chill guy.
Yeah, because I mean you're at the beach and things like that.
Beach like that.
I get it, but
that could you didn't have to wear a button-up shirt. That's number one.
Yeah, you could have just worn a beach shirt.
That's one. Number two, that those baggy pants.
Yeah.
That could have been a little bit better because it's the perception, guys, right? And you want to bring that up. In this case, you know, maybe someone like who's ripped up.
Yeah.
Sexy girl there, blonde girl right there, and a sexy, you know, like a guy like ripped up.
Yeah.
If he had done the demo, people are gonna pay more attention.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Let's watch.
And if he sounds more exciting,
he doesn't sound
really
exciting.
Boring, yeah.
Pause it one more time, okay?
Yes.
I'll tell you this, okay? Hear this out, okay? Hear this out, okay? This is the thing you're gonna hear. If you don't think your product kicks ass, if you don't think your product is the legend, why should anybody else?
Yep, exactly. You have to believe in it more than anyone
You have
else.
to believe in it yourself. Yeah, you know, you go to bed at night, you're like, oh, you're not making enough money. But if you, at the daytime when you're selling, if you don't think this is the best thing since sliced bread, you're not cut out. Let's go.
Yep, let's go to the next one. Or I mean, continue this video.
Mike,
Oh, he's getting nervous. This is not good.
Pause it.
my company is...
Okay, we have to, let me retract, okay?
Yes.
He's getting nervous and these producers are showing it. Just know this, okay? Just because this guy mumbled a little bit doesn't mean he's nervous all the time.
Yeah, no.
These people are grilling him on there, okay?
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
And it's
okay?
hard. I mean,
It's
these
hard.
are you know, multi-billionaires that have so many successful businesses, and you're trying to pitch your idea. It is scary.
It's scary, right? Yeah. And then a lot of people watching this video might be like, oh, I could have done better.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yep.
Think about it for a second. This guy's been standing here for 3 hours.
Yep.
Okay? And this guy might not be the world's best talker, okay?
Yep.
It happens, right? But let's go. Let's watch.
Yeah, let's watch this.
It's so easy. You can do it with your friends. You can do it with your child. You can even do it with your dog.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
The girl's also
Oh no! Oh no!
What's going
Can you tell us
on,
more
bro?
about it? Sure. Yeah. Stand-up paddleboarding is the fastest growing water sport in the world.
We know that. Don't worry, it's only your biggest moment in your life.
Oh god.
Oh no, this guy.
Okay, so that's the end of that. I
Okay.
will say one thing. If you're ever pitching an idea, you're talking to someone, number one, don't ever think somebody's above you or better than you.
Yeah.
Just treat them like any other normal human being. Talk to them like you would talk to your friends.
Talk to your friends.
I mean, of course, be careful with words you say, but treat the other person as a person. Don't treat them like God, because that's what ends up happening.
That's what's happening, okay? And then I'll tell you a trick, Nikesh.
Yes.
And you know, I don't, and then, you know, let's hear me out though, okay?
Okay.
Again, I think a little differently, okay? So, in your mind, you don't have to go out and tell people how amazing you are, okay?
Yes.
I don't do that, right?
No.
But until you become a legend in your own mind.
Yeah.
Like the product. You don't have to go out and say I'm the best, okay? That's stupid. That's ego, right? That's not gonna work. But in your own mind, okay, just look at it. 'Cause you can talk to people, be nice to people, but in your own mind, you are the legend. You are doing it. You are the awesomest guy, awesomest girl in this room. You got this. If you go with that attitude, it shows on your face. It shows on your voice, you know, it shows in your eyes. People can detect. Keep in mind, okay, it's all about psychology. Think about it for a second, okay? Somebody's there and they're like this. Oh, I have a product, this. You get that signal that this person's not confident. You get up and you do, bro, that's my product, take it or leave it. This thing, take a deep breath, like you said, no one's above you, no one's below you, and you are the legend, okay? You have to become a legend right here before you can become a legend at that stage.
I love it, I love it. So that turned into a reaction from Shark Tank to a motivational speech.
I did not. I didn't mean to, but I want to tell people, if you're doing this pitch, if you ever get to go on Shark Tank or any investor, don't get worried. It's fine.
The worst thing they can tell you is no. That's it. Even if they say, oh, your product sucks, it's okay. Go just to YouTube. How many, Shark Tank ideas where these people said no are successful now?
Yeah. If you got the, witty answer, witty, clever responses, you got them. You got them. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, so don't feel like you are below them when you go out there and pitch. We did the Shark Tank review today. This was our first episode on the Shark Tank reviews. And on the comments, tell us which video did you enjoy the most? Which was your favorite?
I think mine was the man candles, just because I like the guy's personality.
Yeah, the guy.
The product was terrible, but his personality just shot through the roof.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy. A lot of people would have said, oh, he's not, he might not be the best. I love that guy, the way he spoke. Like,
he was confident.
He was very, very confident.
Yeah.
He was dressed
just
well.
Not a great product.
Yeah, it's a great product. Maybe he could have had a different.
Yeah, maybe the branding, marketing needs to change.
But that's fixable though.
That's fixable, yeah.
It's better to have a good product with a bad angle, because the bad angle you can change it. The bad marketing can be changed. But if you have a bad product to start off with,
it's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change, right? Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and make sure to
give it a big thumbs up. In the comments, write if there's Shark Tank videos that you want us to react to.
We will do it. Yeah. We will do it for you.
Put it in the comments. You can DM Satish on Instagram.
You can DM me. Slide into my DM.
Don't forget, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, all you gotta do for us, it's completely free, is hit that red subscribe button. I
hope you guys are enjoying these videos, because you love Shark Tank, we love Shark Tank, we're watching it together. Yeah. On top of that, we teach you, we break it down for you. When you're watching Shark Tank, these sharks, they don't have the time to tell you about this and that. They're just either giving money, ridiculing them, or just no, this is a good product, right? Yeah. They're not teaching you the fundamentals to become that entrepreneur that you can be, okay? Yes. With that,
let's sign off.
Sign off, and then I'll see you on the next video.
Yep.